An overhead look at downtown Philadelphia. That's the side of our broadcast tonight. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Ben Simmons' shooting has always been a topic of concern since he came into the league. Doc Rivers said, I don't want him to play thinking about shooting a jump shot. I want him to play downhill, get in the paint, make plays, and get to the free throw line. He's a great player. I'm going to give him the keys and let him be free. Guys?
Good idea. Thank you, D.A. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. Antetokounmpo is out there with Whiteside, and it's Holiday in at the one spot. And for Philadelphia, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Then there's Moody. Then there's Maxey. And it's Boyd in at the two spot. Well, the season's still in its very early stages, but Brent, how long before some teams decide to shake things up?
That's a good question, Kevin. I think it depends on what the expectations of your team are going in. And if you get to the early part of December and you're not seeing the fusion of some of the guys in the play style that you expected after making either an offseason acquisition or the improvement of some of your younger players, I think that's when some of the discussions in front offices start to happen about what kind of movement could happen for our team. And that might be for getting better for the rest of that season or starting to think about the subsequent seasons ahead.
Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Holiday looking for an opening. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Over Simmons. That one a little long. Now the 76ers with it. It's a three-point game. They're getting their first look at the season at the Bucks in this one.
The game is the first of a three-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
And I don't know if I'm going to call these guys rivals, but as conference opponents, they're still familiar with each other. Neither team will want to give an inch in this first meeting.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Simmons.
And it's hard to look at Simmons and not get excited about his potential. He's still got a lot of developing to do as a player, and he's ready to put in the work.
Now, here's Whiteside, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Holiday against Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Simmons.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Mann's checked in for Milwaukee. That one misses.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Giannis against Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
Middleton can't get it to go.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Over to the left wing. Moody. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And there's the foul. It will go on Moses Moody. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Middleton.
Thus far, they haven't gotten the ball inside at all.
That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Moody the pass to Embiid. Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And the pass to Whiteside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
High post, Embiid. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Now the 76ers on the break. Boyd defended by DiVincenzo. And Whiteside sends it back. Inside. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here is Moody. This game he had 12. And if you need help facing the floor, Moody's your guy. He's a nightmare to defend.
An elite three-point shooter, you have to go out and guard him. But if you close out too hard, he can put the ball on the floor and take advantage of the driving lane. So pick your poison.
And the first one at the line is good. The Bucks making a switch here. Len's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's DiVincenzo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The dish now to Middleton. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Giannis no good. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Maxey. Lays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 8.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Mann. Kicks it down to Middleton. Now here's DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's why Middleton gets the respect from the teammates here. Adept at getting to the free throw line and attacking the inside.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
And Chris Middleton, the longtime Buck, he's been with the team through it all.
And where I give Chris Middleton the most credit, GA, is the fact that after he signed that long-term big money deal and did not have a great season, it did not deter him from getting to this level because he knew he was worth it and he knew he had the talent. So Chris Middleton deserves what he's gotten in the last couple of seasons, especially the way he's played in the postseason.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Guarding Antetokounmpo is really difficult because of how awkward he can get around the floor and how much space he can take up.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Washington's checked in.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The 76ers leading by 10. Pass to Milton. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Connects from three-point range.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Now, here's Maxey. Defended by DiVincenzo. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. Here's Mann. 9 points last game. Over Milton. Mann can't hit. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 11. Passes to Maxey. Now Thibault still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Horford. That one falls.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
Bucks trail by 13. Pass to Washington. To the inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Milton with it. Now the pass to Maxey. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And here is DiVincenzo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Alex Land. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Middleton outside. Shoots it up. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. Now, here's Maxey. D right on him.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Johnson against Middleton. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Yeah, that's what he's doing best right now. Plumlee loves to convert as close to the rim as possible.
Milton the pass to Maxey. Horford in the post. Working on Plumlee. Horford no luck. Bucks trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Mann. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now, here's Maxey. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. 6 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Trying to get open is Johnson. Horford, no luck.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Combine the fluid movement and the explosiveness, and Plumlee brings it down.
Pass to Thibault. Now Milton. To the paint. Here's Horford. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The 76ers have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And he knocks down the first one.
And being a second-generation NBA talent, Horford knows how to stay successful in this league. You see how he's evolved his game to keep up with the times.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Maxey. And Al Horford drops them both.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's stolen by Johnson. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Mann. Pass to Washington. For 3, Middleton. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Middleton out there thinking about the game, and that helps out. Skilled at getting to the free throw line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he hits the first of 3.
The versatility Middleton offers up is exceptional. A capable defender, a good scorer, an effective shooter. Those are the kind of switchblade players that coaches love.
And he makes all three. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action after this word. And as we know, the great ones make those around them better. That's certainly the case with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'm a lot more comfortable. It's because my teammates trust me. My team trusts me to make the right play. And, you know, late in the game, I'm just trying to make the right play. That can be a pass. That can be a shot. But that's my mindset down the stretch.
Not predetermined. He's reading the defense and then responding accordingly.
Well, it starts with getting downhill. The defense has to build a wall to keep him away from the rim.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Matisse Thybulle, also Johnson out there. Joel Embiid out there with Shake Milton. And it's Boyd in at the 2. DiVincenzo. Good D by Embiid.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Now the 76ers on the break. Johnson, that's for 2. They grab their own miss with the second effort, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Milton with it, guarded by Holiday. And the rejection by Cousins.
Like it. Cousins making impact on the defensive end. Nice to have a rim presence, and blocks that shot away.
Moody's checked in for the 76ers. Simmons comes in for Shake Milton. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Philadelphia leading by 13. Simmons passes to Embiid. Now here's Moody. Pass to Simmons. Launches it. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got 8.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Now here is Holiday. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
And with Drew Holiday in his defense, Brent, he lets this team get away with things they normally couldn't.
Well, Kevin, the one thing that's really great about Drew being able to be switchable in that way is how much more confidence he gives every other defender that's on the floor with him. He takes the toughest guy on offense, and he shuts him down.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Whiteside's checked in for Milwaukee. The pass to Moody. To the left wing. Now here's Thibault. Pass to Moody. Embiid with it. And they double up Embiid. 4 on the clock. Count the basket. Moody's got 5 points now this quarter.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Now here is Holiday. 9 points last game out.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Simmons. 16-point lead. Embiid inside, covered by Giannis. Here's Boyd. Off target from outside. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, and the 3 ball is good. Antetokounmpo's got 15. The 76ers leading by 13. Boyd guarded by Holiday. Passes it to Thibault. Feeds it to Embiid. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Mann. 7 points in the game. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And it's in there.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Now here is Holiday. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here is DiVincenzo. Puts up a 3. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Yeah, there's not a rebound that Whiteside cannot get to when he's floating around the charge circle, reaches up, snatches that one down.
And there's the pass to Moody. Here's Embiid. Thibault on the wing. And the 76ers get it back. Embiid, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Down by 15. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road to the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Pass to Simmons. Takes it inside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And the 76ers with some changes. Horford comes in for Embiid. And Maxey subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Lenz checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Philadelphia leading by 13. And here's Maxey. 12 points for him. Boyd, guarded by Len. Driving in. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 7 points in the game.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And the dunk by Giannis.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Boyd the pass to Maxey. Simmons with it. Over Holiday. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Mann. He's got 7. He kicks to Middleton. Lan high post. Here's Mann. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Holiday. From deep three-point range. Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 13. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Over Holiday. Bank shot. No good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Middleton left side. Back to Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Johnson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The Bucks also with the sub. Plumlee, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Plumlee, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
And the first one drops. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Maxey, another miss by Philadelphia.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Kicks it to Holiday. The pass to Plumlee and stolen by Horford. Johnson surveying the floor. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded by Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Ah, they're going for the throat. Now Middleton, 5 points in the game. Over Horford. And the dunk by Lamb.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 12. Pass to Horford. Over Holiday. They get it again. They shoot again. Horford with the bucket, getting it done inside. Horford's got 6.
Constant, consistent energy from Al Horford. You love to see him being active out there on the offensive glass.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Middleton. Over Moody. Middleton can't get it to go.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Middleton looking it over. For three. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court at a pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They're leading by 16. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping into the defense. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The 76ers leading by 16, and Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot. Now here's Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo passes to Whiteside. And that one drops. Whiteside's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bucks.
Well, even with the contest, Whiteside's going right through you. That's how strong he is.
To the left side wing. Embiid against Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball. How to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player. And watching former Villanova star Dante DiVincenzo, he plays with such energy.
Well, I think Coach Budenholzer did a really good job with Dante in telling him the way that you're going to get on the floor is to be active on defense. And once you do that and you start earning minutes, the offense will come. And that's how Dante has gained this kind of confidence.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Maxey. He's got 12. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Embiid. Puts it up. And that one hits back iron.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
The shot's good. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
The pass to Boyd. Right side against Embiid. Buries it down low. Embiid's got 13.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Moody. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Washington's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Back to Simmons. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 8.
What precision and focus from Simmons, just feeling no one can guard him down on the block.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Embiid kicks to Thybulle. Pass to Simmons. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
A nice bit of muscle from Simmons there, pushing through the contact and finishing strong.
That shot off. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Passes to DiVincenzo. And he goes in for the dunk.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Embiid, no good. Bucks trail by 9. Giannis dishes to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And don't forget about Drew Holiday. He's got some ups. More than capable of getting up there to the rim.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And they double up Embiid. Back to Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 12 points for Ben Simmons.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Bucks. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Milton with it. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Thybulle. He's guarded closely. Lock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Al Horford's checked in for the 76ers. Off the inbound pass, and he lays it up and in. And he's got 6 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here's Washington. For 3, Middleton, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
With the drive, it's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Outside Holiday. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, a level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
Back to Thibault. Pass to Maxey. And the foul on Drew Holiday. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Johnson, he's checked in for Simmons. The Bucks also with the sub. Mann's checked in for Drew Holiday. Shoots from 12. Cousins pulls it in. Bucks trail by 10. Pass to DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
Now here's Milton. 6 points for him. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Bucks with some changes. Plumlee is checked in for Cousins. And Len sub in for Washington. Now here's DiVincenzo. Guarded closer. Pass to Len. Over Thibault. Shot clock at 4. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Len.
Pretty good concentration there. The more touches Len is getting on the inside, it seems like the confidence is growing.
And here's Milton. Plumlee with some nice D.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Middleton. Len's shot is off. Now here's Maxey, defended by DiVincenzo. Thibault for 3. The rebound by Middleton. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 6-point game. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. The pass to Maxey. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 13 points in the game. Len draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
On the free throw, no good.
Well, it's been interesting so far for Alex Lynn as the league has moved away from big men playing on the block about how he's going to improve his game to stay in the NBA for as long as he wants. I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Here's Mann. Great D that time from Johnson. The 76ers leading by 4. Pass to Moody from downtown. Milwaukee with the rebound. Mann's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to DiVincenzo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots in the game right here.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Holiday's checked in. Good on both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls.
Now here's Thibault. No points in the game yet for him. Embiid finds Johnson. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
There's Milton after the basket by Milwaukee. Johnson outside. Pass to Thibault. 6 to shoot. Embiid trying to break loose. Thibault can't get it to go.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Holiday with it. Now defended by Embiid. Holiday, the pass to Plumlee. That puts them in the lead.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. .55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Embiid, the pass to Moody. Thibault with the ball. Antetokounmpo's there. Milwaukee leading by 3. Middleton outside. There's the drive.
No mistake about it. Middleton rising up that time for a vicious dunk.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Outside Holiday. At Giannis, just 4 to shoot. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got assist number 7 for him tonight. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Moody. And it's Boyd in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Philadelphia moving the ball around. A nice shot by Moody.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Holiday against Johnson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Moody. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Moses Moody.
First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Right side, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
The first free throw is good.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Back to Holiday. The shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Moody's shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Whiteside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. Back to Whiteside. Just 5 on the clock. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. 6 points for Hassan Whiteside.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The drive by Simmons.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Johnson outside. Passes it to Moody. Lets it go from deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here is Holiday. Defense is right there. Pass to Antetokounmpo. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
They like to use Giannis in the pick and roll situations. He's getting better at understanding how to set the screens. But a rolling target, boy, he's a good one.
Timeout called the 76ers. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Washington's checked in for Milwaukee. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, game rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The 76ers trail by 6. Boy, he's covered by Washington. Embiid, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Now the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago, the Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Here's Moody. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And nothing is falling for him right now. Down low. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 9 assists now tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ben Simmons.
That's good from Simmons.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And Simmons drops them both. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trying to find Washington. Gets it to him. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Maxey. To the middle. Ball's right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
Count that one. Maxey's got 20 points.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Outside Holiday. Giannis kicks to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, don't just look for your shot all the time if you're the superstar. Giannis mixing it up really well here tonight.
Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second. Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Moody's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by DiVincenzo. And there's the feed to Embiid. 5 on the clock. The pass to Boyd. No good with the triple.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Simmons left side. Pass to Moody. Passes to Maxey. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Maxey's got 11 points here in just the second half. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And your Sixers dancing.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives it. He is really fed off that.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on. And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Holiday against Embiid. Middleton for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Now, here's Thibault. Tight defense on him. Pass to Maxey. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Tyrese Maxey.
First one falls for him.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Now here's DiVincenzo, defended by Thibault, and he makes that one. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the paint and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Bucks leading by 10. Now Antetokounmpo. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 28 points for the game.
Making shots against good defense, that's what great NBA players have to do consistently. And if you want to be elite, which Giannis is, that's a prerequisite.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break on the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Maxey passes to Simmons. The three. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Holiday. There's the lob into Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Simmons. Hot loose. And there's the pass to Thibault. That three off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
DiVincenzo finds Giannis. 4 on the shot clock. Middleton can't get it to go, and so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Milwaukee.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Giannis.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Thibault for 3. The shot, no good. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Huge, big win tonight. How did you do it?
I think we just had fun. I think our guys were running to their spots, and we were able to drive the lanes and made the right pass, and we were knocking down shots. The ball was moving. We were defending. We were having fun. So that's why we got to win.
So you need to patent that formula, I guess. Congrats on the win, man. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.